Good morning, class 8. This is your second video of chapter number 5. Okay. Today we will be learn about forms, creating forms. Okay. Microsoft Access allows you to create different types of forms. A form is a representation of data in a table in an easy to understand format. A form allows you to view, enter, modify or delete data on one record at a time in a table. To create a form, open a table in a database and follow these steps. Step 1. Select the table for which you want to create a form. Say student record. Step 2. On the create tab in the forms group, click form option. Okay. Create forms group form option. A form for student record appears. Okay, this is your student record. This is your form option. This is a student record in a form. This is your form and student record under the form. Now step 3. When you click the individual field, on an orange outline appears around that field. Okay, when you click this, that orange outline will appear. Now step 4. You can also edit the design of the form by dragging the different items within the dotted placeholder. Okay. Now step 5. You can use your design form to enter data. Okay. If you enter data, so you can design. You can enter. Step 6. You can view, update all the records in the form using the record buttons at the bottom of the form. Okay. A new entry can be added by clicking the record in this button. Okay, this is your button. If you want to, so you can. This is new entry. Now step 7. The data entered in the form will automatically get updated in the table. Understood? Now creating forms using form wizard. To create a form or a table, follow this step. Step 1. On the create tab in the forms group, select form wizard. Okay, form wizard. The form wizard dialog box appears. Now step 2. Select the table from the tables or queries drop down list. Understood? Now step 3. Click the add all button to select all the fields under the selected fields list. Now step 4. Click the next button. Okay, this is your next button. And step 5. Select the desired layout from the option and click the next button. Desired layout from the next button. Enter the form name in the text box. Step 7. Click the finish button. The form is created by default. The form display the first member details in the form. Understood? Now step 8. Click the new blank record button in the record navigation bar to open a new blank record. Okay, this is a new blank record. The record navigation bar shows the number of records in a table and provides various navigation buttons to view the record. You can view the record by the navigation button. You can view first record, previous record, current record, next record and last record. Okay. Now step 9. Enter the details of the new member. Step 10. Save the form. Now creating reports. In the Microsoft Access 2010, you can create or present data in the form of reports. Reports are created to analyze the data entered in a table. To create a report, follow this step. Step 1. Select the table for which a report has to be generated. Step 2. On the create tab in the reports group, select report option. Okay. Step 3. A report for the selected tables appears. Step 4. When you click the individual fields, an orange outline appears around it. You may change the report format by clicking and dragging these fields. Okay. Now step 5. In case of a field with numeric data type, a default total column appears that calculates the sum of all the entries of that field. Creating reports using report wizard. Report is a database object. It is used to view and summarize the data in a printable format. To create a report using report wizard, follow this step. Step 1. On the create tab in the reports group, select report wizard. Okay. Now step 2, the report wizard dialog box appears. This is your report wizard dialog box. Select the table from the tables. Which table you want, you can select from here. Drop down list appear list box, click next. Then you have to click next. Okay. Now step 4, click the add all button to shift all the fields appears under the selected field list box. Okay, which field you want, you can click from here. Understood? Step 5, click the next button. The option to add grouping label appears. Okay, this is your next button. Now step 6, click the next button. Step 7, select a field from the drop down list box to make sure the report appears in the ascending order. Now step 8, click the next button. Select the desired layout of the report. Which desired layout you want. Okay, you can select from here. By default, the tabular layout is selected. Step 9, click the next button. Enter the title of the report. Which title you want, you can enter. Okay. Now step 10, click the finish button. This is your finish button, and report is created. Understood? Students, this chapter is finished. Now you have any type of doubt, so you can contact with me. Okay. All the exercise and question answer I'll provide you in PDF. You have to write in your computer notebook copy. Okay. Thanks, students. Stay home, stay safe.